It's Real 92.3, Bootleg Kev, DJ Head.
West Coast.
Freddie Gibbs in the motherfucking building. Gangsta Gibbs is here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I had the baby with the album of the year, and then you dropped Bandana, and so now you have the album of the year. How's it feel?
You know, when I get a piece of hardware award or some shit, then I really feel it. But you know, I was confident in what, you know, I'm always confident in my work. So
yeah,
you feel like you really need that validation though at this point?
Nah, not really, man. You know what I'm saying? It's great. I'm ecstatic that everybody loving the album and people saying that it's up there with album of the year and all of that. I feel like every time I drop a project, it's up there with album of the year.
Well, I think it's definitively the album of the year at this moment. It's been I would say it's been an interesting year in hip hop.
Yeah, it's definitely different. You know what I mean? It just depends on what you want. You know what I mean? Like,
besides your album, who do you think has the album of the year outside of Bandana?
Shit. It's tough to say like who got like, I don't know, like the best like album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So to speak. You know what I mean? I know I like a lot of like different songs from like different people and stuff like that.
That's
like
facts.
As far as like, I don't know. I feel like the art of like making like an album, that's kind of like lost. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely is, man.
You know, but I like a lot of like songs and stuff from a lot of cats and stuff.
Why is it lost? The production, the cohesiveness, like what's missing?
Yeah, shit. You said it. I mean, I ain't gonna say the production. There's a lot of great production in music right now, and you can go all kind of different directions with production. Maybe the cohesiveness, I'd say. Maybe the. I mean, I feel like niggas just throw shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they just pick 15 songs and throw that shit out.
It's the passion. The passion is missing.
It ain't really, you know. I feel like a lot of shit rushed nowadays. You know what I mean? I feel like we really got fascinated with the fact that like a nigga could like make a song in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And people think that's like.
Have you ever thrown together a project, gathered up some songs and put that shit out?
Yeah, definitely.
So you feel like that's an evolution thing, then? It's something that you grow out of as you get better?
I think it's a mood, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I didn't, you know, maybe just did it just to like get out of a situation.
Like a quick EP or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
have you put out a lot of those quick
do that to get out of their deals and shit.
Yeah, get out of your deal. Or, you know what I mean? Or you know, put some shit out because, you know, you want to get paid real quick. Or,
Got you.
Whatever. You know, when you turn it economical, that's when, you know, you shouldn't be fucking with this shit anyway. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just like, you know, having it to the point where I'm just like rapping for fun, man. You know what I'm saying? And,
that's all that matters, bro.
You know, and when it ain't fun no more, then that's when it's like, oh, I'm out.
You know, the last album was up for a nomination. Like it was close to being nominated for the Grammy.
What does that even mean, Bootleg Kev?
I mean, I know that you guys were in consideration.
In consideration.
He said, "What does that even mean?
What the fuck does that even mean?"
I mean, wasn't it one of the final 10 or something like that?
I have no clue. I don't even know how that process goes. Final 10.
So what are we doing here? Like, how can we start the Grammy campaign for Bandana right now? Could we like talk to the who was it?
Like, I guarantee you,
like y'all that's members could go vote.
We're not members, bro.
You ain't a member. You on the radio every fucking day. You ain't a Grammy. You ain't
I don't
a member.
know how to, man. Listen, bro. That's the Illuminati, bro.
You ain't a member. You playing this shit every day.
He would get in before I would.
Why? Because he white?
I didn't say that.
See? Some bullshit, DJ.
I know.
Bootleg Kev's my man. I done use his white privilege in many occasions.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I need to tap into some of that.
Hey,
you know
you
what
with
I'm
him
saying?
all the time, man. You got to use it, man.
All right, for
all
sure. I'm going to ask him after the show.
All your white friends, you got to use their white privilege to your advantage.
How have you used Kev's white privilege in the past?
I done got in clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Whole lot of Vegas shit.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Bootleg Kev, bitches, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not his bitches though. He a married man.
No.
But prior to me being married,
prior to him being married.
No, but I've set him up with some whores in Arizona before.
I don't know what a whore is.
Kev, goddamn. Whores.
Okay, lovelies.
Goddamn, you make it seem like I'm just bad pussy out there.
No.
I set him up with some whores.
You know. I got a couple kilos of coke.
Yes. No, not literal whores, but like some females.
It's only cool to buy pussy if you're Robert Kraft, my nigga. That's when it's hilarious. Buy pussy.
Shout out to Robert Kraft.
Shout out to Robert Kraft, man. We going to the spot next week, nigga. Get them hoes.
Get the rub and tug by G. Yo, it's crazy. You played me the full album. I want to say probably like 6 months ago.
Right. You wasn't feeling it.
I was.
Oh, I'm just fucking with you.
I was about to say, whoa, bro, we got breaking news.
Bro,
he was fucking with it.
I've been telling people about the Killer Mike Pusha record for like 6 months. Like, you don't understand. Mm-hmm. He got Killer Mike on the hook. and him and Pusha T talking that cocaine talk, bro.
That's one of my favorite records I ever did. Thank you to Pusha T, man. He really made, he put the icing on top of that shit, man. He really killed it, man.
He came through.
Yeah, he really came through. He really added a piece to the album that I was missing.
How long has the album been done?
Shit, I've been sitting on it probably like about 6 to 8 months, you know what I'm saying? Roughly about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, me like picking the order and all that shit. But I had all the songs, you know what I mean? Like pretty much like after I got out of jail, I had pretty much everything done, and then I like went to Paramount for a couple months and like
just locked in,
yeah, and was knocking shit out, you know what I'm saying? Like
when is a project done?
When
some motherfuckers work until they put it out the day before. Shout out to Travis Scott.
I mean, some people work like that. I can't work like that because I feel like after the music's done and it's other things that got to be done with the project, like the art, you know what I mean, all of that
the
stuff.
direction and
we gotta
the
go
aesthetic of the album.
Yeah, we gotta go step by step. I feel like that's how I work. I mean, some motherfuckers be mixing, putting out new mixes of they shit.
After it's already out,
right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. So,
after it's out.
Yeah, after it's out. So, I mean, I don't work like that. I feel like it's done. I think you feel it. You know what I mean? It's like it's a natural kind of thing. You like, all right, man, I think I got enough songs here. I think I've accomplished what I'm, the goal I'm trying to set. I think that you go into it with a plan, first and foremost, because I kind of knew the number of songs I wanted to go with. So if I want to make like a project that got like 15 songs on it, I'm just gonna like record like 30 or 40, and then just pick the 15 that go together the most, not the best 15. I'm gonna pick the 15 that go.
Not the best 15.
No.
Damn.
I'm gonna pick the 15 that.
So do you have better songs that's not on this project?
Yeah, they're gonna go on the next one.
Damn. But then what if they don't fit in that either?
Everything gonna fit.
Yeah, talk about that.
That's crazy. That's a crazy ass process.
At the show at the Roxy,
it's like a puzzle, man. I feel like you take your strongest like 2 or 3 records and then you build around those.
I've never heard that before.
When you're making an album,
when you sequence an album, you want it to just ride from start to finish.
You get the corner pieces of the album and then you build around it like a motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to get the foundation of it. Like, when I was making this project, what was like one of the first songs I recorded? Crime Pays. That was one of the first songs I recorded.
One of my favorite songs.
So I was like, all right, just the vibe I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to have like, I want the shit to be kind of smooth, but at the same time, I want to push the envelope a little bit, you know what I mean? Like shit like the half man, half cocaine shit. Like that shit, the beginning of that don't even sound like a Madlib beat. So I wanted to just like do some like, some kind of different shit because I ain't want to do the same shit I did on the Pinata because niggas would have been like, I'm trying to make it sound like the first one. But I ain't even I probably ain't listened to Pinata in like 2-3 years.
That's crazy. You said that there's a couple of times, shout out to Madlib, obviously. Madlib's one of the most, one of the greats, just straight up. You know what I'm saying? And we don't get a lot of beats from him anymore. So it's dope when he comes through. But
I got all of them. That's why I know.
You got them all. But yo, how hard is it? Because like, some of the, like you mentioned that the beginning of that record in particular sounds different than the middle of the song. And, BPM switch up. And like, is that how does he give you the beat? And it's like there's the switch ups already into the beat? Or is that something that comes together during the recording session where he's like, yo, let me throw this in, and then you have to switch up your flow? Because obviously there's a couple of songs like that where you kind of go from rapping a certain tempo and then the beat switches and it's seamless how you do it. You know what I'm saying? But are the beats like that when he gives them to you?
I mean, nah, I just got all the beats and I pretty much put the ones that I like together. I put them together.
So you put them together?
Yeah.
So is Madlib in the studio with you during the recording process ever?
Yeah, hell yeah, definitely, man. Like, and like, that's, like he kind of let me take the wheel. You know what I mean? He trusts my ear, I trust his. So, you know what I mean? He can give everything to me in pieces, and then I'll just put it together.
Did you know he was making all the beats on the iPad?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you can confirm he was making all the beats on an iPad?
I didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, everything on the iPad. He don't even got no phone. That's how I got to talk to him on his iPad. So
he don't have a phone?
Nah. So when I talk to him, it's through the iPad anyway. So everything's through the iPad. Communication, beat making, everything.
Oh, that's wild.
We don't even got phone. We don't even talk on the phone. We just
FaceTime.
We don't even really FaceTime that much. We like just text, like iMessage all day.
So when you're in the studio,
that's crazy.
Now so is he making these beats on the iPad in front of you, or are they already made when you guys get in? Like, yeah, I got this, or I just want to know what it'd be like to see Madlib on an iPad making a beat.
Making a beat, dog.
Yeah, he definitely made a lot of shit in front of me before. I don't want to talk about the whole process of him making the beat.
Is it an iPad Pro or an iPad Mini?
It's an iPad Mini.
It's an iPad Mini.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
it's an iPad Mini.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Madlib.
That talent.
It's an iPad.
That's talent, dog. My mom used an iPad Mini. The font be like this big, bro.
Straight to the iPad Mini, and then straight to the computer, then a CD, then just put it on CD.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Just give it kind of like a grimy kind of sound to it.
So Thursday at the show, you guys kept teasing some new shit, and you just mentioned the third album. So can we confirm that a third Madlib and Freddie Gibbs album is coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna do one. I don't know when I'm gonna do it though, but I started like working on it though.
But it's all yeah, because you guys were kept talking at the end of the show, like you guys were going to perform some new shit.
Yeah,
But Madlib didn't have it.
Yeah, we just got to figure out like where we gonna put it out and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? How we gonna put it out and when we gonna put it out and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Who knows? But I think that's probably gonna be like one of the last things I do. My last project with him.
I couldn't make it out to the show, but I saw on Kev. Kev was posting, from live from the show.
Mm-hmm.
How musty were you in the zebra fit?
You know what, man? It's like niggas.
It wasn't. It looked like it was because the Roxy, like the walls be dripping in that motherfucker.
You know what? And it's crazy. Like I'm not really. You could ask like all bitches that fuck with me and shit like that. I'm not really like a musty nigga really. Like that.
That's crazy.
Like, I sweat and shit, but I don't really. I mean, I'm a real thorough with the hygiene. I don't really get. Not a musty nigga. I ain't never had no body odor complaints. You know what I mean? Like even I could be in that motherfucker 300 degrees under that goddamn costume, but I ain't really. I got some good deodorant.
That's crazy.
What kind of deodorant you use? I
use Dove for men.
Nah, that's some bad shit.
What do you use?
Mitchum. That's some good deodorant.
Mitchum?
Yeah, that shit good.
That shit knock
Do
you up.
Some
like
shit
some
you get at
green
Whole
shit.
Foods?
You can get it at Whole Foods. They got good shit. They got some
It's like vegan deodorant.
No, it ain't
Like-
vegan deodorant. It's good shit. It's good shit. Then you ain't gonna get musty at all.
All right, I'm gonna check that shit out.
There's some good deodorant. That Dove for men shit, that might melt. But if you get this shit, you'll be good. You can go a day without using deodorant.
What? Which day of the week you go without wearing deodorant?
Never. I said you could
If you
get
wanted
caught,
to, if
know
you
what I'm
had
saying?
to.
If you had to, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta wash your ass, but good though.
Gibbs stupid.
Yo, we
Get your ass in the tub.
We talked about how Push came through.
Niggas don't. Hold on, my bad.
Oh, go
Niggas
ahead.
don't take baths.
I know. I'm aware. I just found out a couple of motherfuckers that I know don't really shower like that.
No, baths.
Baths.
No, I know that.
Shower,
bath, same
Bath.
thing.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
niggas,
I mean,
you
either
talking
or.
about niggas don't bathe. Period. I'm
Period.
talking about like niggas don't
No,
actually
like
use the
sit in a bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's kind of
That's weird.
Ain't it kind of weird?
No, I don't take baths.
I don't ever take a bath.
I think it's kind of weird to take a bath.
Like, fam, you took a bath? You good?
I don't know.
I remember the last
You
time I
like
took
some
one.
candles and fucking
When last time you took a
soak in some-
bath?
I got a big ass tub in my crib, but I don't know.
Maybe if I had your crib, I might take a bath.
Oh, okay.
Like have a chick,
I
you
think
know.
the last time I took a bath was with my chick
Exactly.
Yeah, I would do it then.
Exactly.
in Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
She
would do
wash you and shit on some Coming to America type shit.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that. But other than that, I just get in the shower, fam.
Yeah, I got time.
I feel like it's a whole task taking a big ass bath and all that shit.
Yeah, we talked about how much Pusha killed the record on the album, and I mean, I've seen a lot of people tweeting about it. How crazy can we put like just in the air a Pusha T Freddie Gibbs EP?
Oh shit! Damn,
Can we just throw
Bootleg,
that in the air? I just want to throw it in the air, manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, that's a lot of like.
I just want drug talk for like 5 songs straight.
Well, first, that's a lot of label and lawyer talk. And
I
then
agree.
First and foremost,
A lot of motherfuckers got to have a conversation.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But I would, I mean, he definitely one of my favorite rappers. So I wouldn't rule no shit like that out. Of course not. I would definitely do that. Yeah, hell yeah, of course.
Yeah, I remember when you first played me the album. I think I told you I was like, this is the highest level.
And why
of,
we got to talk about drugs? Why can't me and that nigga get on there and talk about basketball? and some shit?
Nope. I don't want to hear none of that.
How do you feel about that?
What talking about like? I mean, you know what I mean. I don't even look at it like that. I look at it like it's just me. Showing my life on the wax. I don't look at it like I'm talking about drugs. I don't look at it like I'm talking about a certain subject. You know what I mean? I don't go into it like, oh man, let's do a cocaine rap. Or I don't even look at it like that. I just you know, I see the beat and I see the vision and I just see the story, you know what I mean, and whatever I feel like rapping about that day.
I think the album is an extremely I think it's the highest level of like drug rap I've heard in a long time, man. Like for real. Maybe since like Hell Hath No Fury from the Clips. Like it's but the craziest thing is like I told you this, like it's like the little innuendos that like you only catch if you've ever sold drugs in your life. Just the little shit.
Definitely.
You're like, oh man, Fred's talking that talk.
Yeah, and not saying you gotta that sold drugs to feel this shit because, you know, it's you know, it's drugs, it's some love story shit in there, you know what I mean? It's pain in there, you know what I mean? It's a lot of things on this album that a lot of different people.
Who broke your heart, man? When you're rapping about on the album?
Ain't nobody break my motherfucking heart.
No?
Hell no. Motherfucker, I got an Omarion icebox
you
heart.
You got the icebox where your heart used to be? I see you, bro.
Icebox. Ain't nobody broke my
okay.
heart.
On the album, Which Rocky bought Jeezy shoes? Who's a dick sucking the N word?
Okay,
it's not ASAP Rocky.
Wait, what?
Nah, fam.
Well, let's clear it up because people probably think that it is him.
That shit crazy, fam. Nah, man, clear the shit up, man, because it's crazy because a whole bunch of like Crip niggas and blood niggas called my phone this morning. They was asking me about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I knew, you know, back in the day had bought fam some shoes, you know what I'm saying? We was on the tour bus, you know what I'm saying? They was on some groupie mode shit. You know, some of my homies and they bought him some shoes. And then he
talking about Jeezy.
Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
So they got him the nigga the shoes or whatever. First of all, the nigga asked them niggas to go get him some shoes. That was some goofy shit in the first place, you know what I'm saying? So they went and bought him some motherfucking shoes and when they got back to the bus, he ain't like them. So
he ain't like the shoes.
Nah, they was the wrong ones or some shit. Some Timberlands or some shit. These niggas running around 8:30 at night trying to get the Foot Locker full of clothes to get just rich niggas some shoes. Dumb. I wasn't there. That's the crazy part. That's the fuck part. I wasn't there. So it's like, you know, these is my homies, you know what I mean?
Over here trying to
from
impress.
Gary, you know what I mean? They on some goofy, groupie shit, you know what I'm saying? So they, you know, he like, oh man, well, fuck it. He tossed the shoes to one of his like homies, you know, even one of his homies. So then the next day, you know, these niggas hit me like, yo, can we get the 200 for them shoes? Nigga, I can't make this shit up. And I was like, what? 200 for what shoes? And they was like, yeah. Then they ran down the whole story to me how they bought the nigga. And I'm like, man, y'all niggas are some goofy ass niggas, man. And then like from there, man, I just, you know, I just stopped fucking with a lot of niggas, man, because I feel like, you know, especially during that time, like a lot of my homies, they was just only around me to be around him. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, then niggas even bought the niggas some shoes. That was some weak ass shit. So I rapped about it.
So not
like,
ASAP Rocky.
I don't even know that nigga like that to rap about him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever. So if somebody feel like I rapped about them, then fuck them. I done had like 3 or 4 niggas ask me that shit today. You know what I mean? That's my energy toward it. Like, no, nigga, I don't know you. I wasn't talking about you. You know what I mean? Like, I had another cat hit me up and said and thought it was him. And I'm like, fam, we ate, you know what I'm saying, Roof Chris together a year ago. Like, my nigga, like, I don't got to talk about you in no motherfucking rap. I'm not that kind of nigga. You know I'm not that kind of nigga.
Right, I know that.
The energy with me, you know what I'm saying? If I don't fuck with you, I don't need to rap about it.
Everybody knows it. You've G-checked a lot of rappers.
Not a lot of guys. Don't make
a fair amount.
Now you want these niggas don't want to do no features with me and no shit like that.
I think you're cleaning up that a bit,
though. I be chilling.
Do you feel like for a while there was a point in time where people were like, I don't want to fuck with Fred. Like, he's like, I feel like there was a perception about you that you were like, I don't want to say an asshole, but maybe like super unapproachable as a rapper.
I mean, if you feel that way, just keep that same energy, nigga.
But did you ever feel that way? Like there was a certain point in time in your career where like maybe the industry motherfuckers were I know that you had.
Yeah. So I went to Schoolboy Q album release party a couple weeks ago. And there was a couple niggas in that motherfucker that was acting all weird and shit when I walked in and shit. But you know, that's the rap game, my nigga. Shit don't bother me no more. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Shout out to Schoolboy Q, by the way. I'm supposed to go beat that nigga in golf. He bullshitting.
He backed out of the fade?
I'm waiting on him right now.
Hey, you could beat him in golf?
He can't fuck with Tiger Gibbs. He
golfs a lot.
Wait. Are you raw like that?
What you want to do?
All right, we can set that up.
Nigga, I got miniature golf trophies in my motherfucking house. Nah, I ain't gonna flex like that, but you know, I'm definitely down to get out there.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
So this project, not fully independent as the last one. Shout out to RCA. Actually, like it got blasted to me in my email, which I was like, oh shit, this is nice. Like,
For real? That's
to get a
crazy.
Freddie Gibbs album blasted to me. Shout out to Brad from RCA.
Wow.
But like, what made you guys want to go that direction with the album? Obviously, you know, you're known for being such an independent juggernaut. Same thing with Madlib.
The money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
West
shit, really,
Coast.
to be honest. You know, nah, but you know, I just got to a point where I was just like, you know, I felt, you know, the project was extremely special, and I just wanted to, you know, treat it as such. And Tunji and Keep Cool, everybody at RCA, shout out to everybody over there, gave me the opportunity to do that. So it was cool, man. You know, no pun intended.
Are you completely turned off of the label situation though, like all in? Like you open to it? Like
He obviously signed.
I mean, I'm signed to them.
no,
niggas
I'm
now,
talking
so
about
it's shit.
I'm talking about as far as you putting your own shit out like independently, like are you like okay with that?
It's whatever works for you. You know what I mean? I think that some things work for, you know, different, you know, levels, artists or whatnot. You know what I mean? It just depends on what works for you, man. I think that
Because obviously you were joking about the money. I'm just saying where you at with mentally.
I obviously didn't do it for the money. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just the money. Like I said, I felt like the project was special.
You wanted to make sure it got its the best effort it could get.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about that. I mean, you know, of course we all want money and stuff like that, but that wasn't the reason I did. If that was the case, I would have, you know, did something like that a long time ago for the money. You know what I mean? But it had to be the right situation, and I think it was the right situation with Tunji. Me and Lambo really felt it was the right thing to do for what we had. You know what I mean? And you know the way it's, you know, come across and being presented. I think that everybody did an excellent job. So.
You and Black Thought have had obviously have history on tracks together. To get him and Mos Def on a record is crazy.
Right.
On Extradite, I think he got you on that one.
You always say that, but okay.
But this one he did not get you. You got him and Mos on this one.
I got my redemption.
You got your redemption on this
I got
one.
my revenge. Okay.
How did you get Mos on a record? He's obviously far and few between appearing on songs these days. Like how did that happen?
That was all Madlib. Madlib, you know, shout out to Mos Def, Yassine, babe, and you know, that was all Madlib. You know, and I, you know, just, you know, for me to be able to rap with guys like that, it's a blessing, man. You know what I mean? So it definitely made me, you know, sharpen up my skills a little bit. When they came in, it was like probably like I was finishing probably like the second half of the album, and I think that ever since Push and Black Thought and Mos, ever since the features, you know what I mean, came in, it like turned me up to another level. You know what I mean? Like, so when I finished the second half of the album, I was like really in like go mode at that point because they really inspired me. You know what I mean? Because I, you know, before that I was just in the room, it was just me and the engineer. You know what I mean?
Any verse inspire a rewrite on your behalf?
Not at all.
No?
No, not at all. I don't never do that.
That's crazy.
I don't never do that. You know what I mean? It got to stand up to what it stood up to. You know what I'm saying? You do that, like shit. Don't lay that motherfucker if you ain't confident in it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
How do you feel about where everybody's ended up in free agency right now?
In rap or basketball?
Basketball. Basketball.
Man, I love it, man. I love to see parity in the NBA, man. I love to see different matchups.
Yeah, it gets switched up now.
It seems like the Lakers might be good again, hopefully.
Obviously, you're a Bulls fan, but the Indiana Pacers improved. The Bulls are going to be trash, but the Pacers, I mean, I don't know. I know you don't give a fuck about the Pacers.
How did the Pacers improve? They had a nigga retire. Bogdanovich, that motherfucker left.
They got T.J. Warren. They got Brogdon from the Bucks. They got
okay, that's cool.
They got a few players. I think the Pacers came up
6 seed at the best.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's your favorite this year
for the title?
Yeah. Assuming Kawhi goes to the Lakers, because I think that's what's gonna happen.
Even if he don't, I think the Lakers gonna go to the finals. I think this year, maybe. I think they the favorite. I think with AD going over there.
What about out the East?
Out the East, it depends on what Kawhi do. If he stay, I think Toronto, you know what I mean, get it this year because Brooklyn ain't gonna be ready till KD get ready. You know.
I mean, you have a song named after Giannis. Has he heard it? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be chopping it up with Giannis pretty soon. Actually,
That'd
you know
be
what I'm saying?
crazy.
So it's gonna be dope. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be like interviewing him or something like that. So
That'd be big.
You know
Yo,
what I mean?
you got to like. I remember back in the day on Rap Radar, I used to do your ESGN post.
I'm about to start doing.
You gotta do some
I'm about
video
to start
shit.
doing some new shit. You know what I mean? Like y'all really inspiring me. So I'm gonna start doing some. You know, you might see. You might see some shit. You know, on podcasts or some shit.
Oh,
You might see some shit real soon.
Just
you know what I mean?
Keeping it funky.
Gibbs out here creating content.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You've always been that though.
Yeah, I got hella content. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm gonna talk about everything on my shit. You know what I mean? Everything except rap.
Everything except rap.
Yeah, fuck rap.
I was like, hey, how long? I know you've talked about, you know, this might be my last project or I might be retiring. Like I've heard you say that to me personally. What were your thoughts with that? Are you gonna keep going? I mean, I know you say you're sitting on a bunch of music. Like,
I mean, the record label want to sign me for some more albums. So I mean, you know, if
run it up.
they give me some more money, then you know, maybe I'll do some more. You know what I mean? So it depends on them. You know what I mean? So
You got hella like better records left over. Remember?
I got a gang of shit. So,
Well, yo,
you know, shout out to Peter Edge. You know what I mean? Everybody at RCA. You know what I mean? They've been showing me love. So, you know, I think that you know, I'm gonna continue my career and you know, just do. I'm gonna do what feels right. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Next year I might not feel like putting out a project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The year after that might be the year to do it. You know what I mean? I might ride off this for the next 2 or 3 years. I might not do shit for like a year or two. You never know. Like
you
I
might
said,
put out a fucking R&B album.
you never know.
You
I'm gonna do
never
what
fucking
feels
know.
right. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
I don't.
shit.
I'm always you know, check the temperature of the game, and you know, and it's all about you know just knowing what I can add to it. You know what I mean? I don't too much. Never try to follow trends or you know do what everybody else doing. I just like doing what I like. You know what I mean? And if at the moment, nigga, like you said, I might do a motherfucking R&B album. You know what I mean? Before I do another rap album. You know what I mean? For a while. So who knows? You know what I mean? I want to get into. I really want to focus on the you know executive phase of my career. That's what I really want to do. You know.
Trying to sign some talent.
Yeah, definitely. I'm doing that. And, you know, I want to be the president of a label one day. You know what I mean? I could do what you know L.A. Reid, guys like that are doing. You know, I definitely got the intellect for that. So, you know, who knows? We'll see.
President of a major label right now. Who would you sign?
Who would I sign?
First signee.
My first signee. Somebody that's already signed or somebody that's unsigned.
Oh, your pick.
You pick.
Me pick. I'm my artist White Life out of Chicago. He dope. I mean, shit, just guys that I rock with. You know what I mean? Jai Imani out of St. Louis. That's another guy that I rock with. He's dope. It's a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I like a lot of different rap. So
You do, yeah.
I wouldn't say like, oh, I signed this guy because he can, you know, rap like this or rap like that. You know what I mean? I mean, I might sign a buck-tooth bitch from Mississippi that played a motherfucking banjo. If
Shout
it's
out to that.
entertaining, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really give a fuck, like, what it is. You know what I mean?
Shout out
I
to
just
Will
feel
Vicky.
like, as long as, you know, people with, you know, personality. I tend not to fuck with too many people that take themselves too seriously, like rappers that take themselves too seriously, like niggas that think they just
Too cool.
so hard.
I
too
saw
cool.
you. I saw you out. I mean, we were at the baby show together when he was at Roxy. Was that someone else? Someone you fuck with? Because I saw you. You know, out there supporting his live show and shit.
Oh, I like his music, so I went to the show pretty
And
much.
he's also funny.
Yeah,
He's
I
somebody who
like,
don't take him so serious.
That too, yeah. I like his music, and I wanted to see it in person. It was dope. I had been bumping this shit in the gym, so I was like, yeah, let me go check this shit out.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was dope. It was a dope show at the Roxy that night.
Well, look, man. You know, you've never compromised who you are as an artist, as a person.
I don't think I know how to
musically.
do that.
And I think that this is gonna be like your biggest year yet. And so I feel like, you know, for you to be able to just stay the course and get through all the bullshit that has popped up in your career, whether it's the Jeezy shit or the going to jail or, you know, early on getting dropped from Interscope, and for you to like be able to say, I mean, I just put out a fucking album with Madlib on RCA Records. That's commendable, man. And
I mean, you know what, man? A lot of motherfuckers peak, you know, at you know, early in their careers, and then you know their career be over real quick. So, you know, that thing happened when it was supposed to happen and how it was supposed to happen. So, and shit, you know, I got a lot out of this game. I'm not, you know, Like, don't cry no tears for me, nigga. Like, nigga,
Nah, I know, but I'm saying like
I got
just
a
for
house
you.
in the hills, nigga.
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
you know
By
what
the
I'm
way, your
saying?
house is bigger than like
So-
most rappers' houses
So
I've been
it's
to.
just like I don't really.
No. You've been killing it independently
Yeah.
all these years, but it's just dope to be like, yo, man, my
It
man's
is
on.
great. It's great to get the recognition, man, and shit like that. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like I got into this to, you know, take care of my family. You know, my family's in a better position. You know, shit, my kids go to fucking private school. So it's just like, man, like, you know, what the fuck else can I ask for? You know what I mean? Like, of course, like I said, I want to keep elevating and keep, you know, adding, you know, what I got to offer to the game, you know, from a musical standpoint, from a business standpoint, all of that. You know what I mean? Like all of these marketing plans, all of that shit. Like all of this shit is not by accident, you know. Me and Lambo been doing this shit for a while.
Years.
I think that right now it's just being amplified because we're on a major label.
There's 5 months left in this year. Expect a Grammy nod and the Freddie Gibbs podcast. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. We gonna pray on that. Inshallah,
Manifest
man.
that shit, bro.
We gonna speak. We definitely gonna speak it into existence.
Listen,
you know,
man.
I definitely want to take my mama to the Grammys. That'll be a dope experience. And I always said that I wasn't gonna go unless I got nominated. You know,
Yo,
what I
they
mean?
nominated Daytona last year and Nip, and those were the two. I was like, yo, one of these
Them
two
shits
wins.
deserved it though. I mean, what albums was name 5 or 6 or 7 albums better than those? You know what I mean? Like
Nah,
those,
I agree, but I mean, but the year Pinata came out, you could have named like 2 or 3 albums better. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I wasn't in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how this shit is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't, you know, I was in that people wasn't expecting that shit to be that great. I think it took a lot of people by surprise that I came with something like that. So I think, like, even right now, people like, damn, shit. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the reactions to, you know, the music that's out right now. And, you know, hey, man, this shit ain't nothing new to me. I'm like, all right, y'all niggas was just asleep. You know what I mean? So, you know, I've been rapping like this. So, and I'm going to continue. I don't think that I'm going to slow down. You know what I mean? Like I said, I see a lot of motherfuckers peak early in their career rap-wise, and they fall the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the smarter I get, the better a rapper I become.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know how to attack beats, you know what I mean? Like, in different ways. And, you know, I know what I want to hear, and I know it sound fucked up. So I'm just like, all right, you know, I'm more, you know, cautious, you know, when I'm and mindful and patient when I'm, you know, making a song. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, like my granddaddy used to tell me, you know, like the story of the 2 bulls, you know what I mean? Like the motherfucker that wanted to like run down and fuck all the bulls, and then the other motherfucker that wanted to just walk down. And I mean, the motherfucker wanted to run down and fuck one, and then the old motherfucker wanted to walk down and fuck them all, you know what I mean? So
You're fucking them all.
that's, fucking them all up, you know what I'm saying? So
West Coast.
that's the approach I'm taking, you know what I'm saying?
Curious, outside of the Madlib projects, what's your favorite solo project of yours?
My favorite solo project on mine, probably the last shit that I did. I feel like I said, I think
Freddie?
that every project, Freddie and Fetty, those two, you know what I mean? I feel like I said, I feel like every project I get better, you know what I mean? And I was rapping, you know what I mean? Some of my best raps during that period, because I was making all of this shit at the same time. I was making Freddie, Fetty, and Bandana all at the same time.
That's
So
bad.
I was putting all that same energy into all of those projects. So it was just like, man, like shit. When I was making all 3 of those, I was like, nigga, I'm the most versatile nigga that I know.
I've been
like,
saying that, man.
Rapping wise, period. I was like, I don't think anybody could jump from this to this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Alchemist too. You know what I mean? Because he another guy that really like keep me sharp lyrically. You know, when I get in the studio with guys like him and Otis, it's like shit. I don't know. It's like a competition. Like I don't know. Rappers like get out the room because I don't know. I'm on some competitive
A
shit.
full Alchemist Gibbs, you know, something would be crazy.
Yeah, definitely not ruling that out at all.
That would be crazy.
Definitely not ruling that out.
Because when
at
he
all.
locks in with somebody, like I think Currency's best work is with Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think a lot of my best work is with Alchemist too. You know what I mean? Him, like I said, him and Otis. They just bring, you know, they geniuses, man. You know what I mean?
They are,
What can I say? So you know, hopefully I get to lock in with him after the 4th and get in the studio with him, you know what I mean, and just get some ideas going. I don't even know like what I'm gonna do like next, like project wise. So you know.
Are you guys doing any videos? Well, I know you already dropped.
Current page. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna do a lot of videos for Bandana. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring it, you know.
Yo, the Killer Mike Pusha record. I don't know. Let's talk to Steven Victor. We got to figure out how we can get that video done, and the Pusha T project.
Yeah, it's all a scheduling thing. You know
Listen,
what I mean?
man.
When it comes to the collab video, so you know, if we all in the same city somewhere, hopefully we can get that done. That'd be a movie if we can all.
And I'd love to hear you on Run the Jewels 4, by the way. Killer Mike, if you're listening, LP, that would be fucking crazy.
Come on, man.
I'm just putting all my hip
I
hop.
was trying to get on Run. I was trying to get on Run the Jewels Part 1. You know what I'm saying? So, it's whatever. Killer Mike knows. That's another man. That's a big homie of mine. I really, man, appreciate everything that he contributes to the game. You know, not just music. Mentally, everything,
Facts.
man. Like he's a godsend, man. We love Killer Mike. Protect Killer Mike
guys,
at all costs.
Facts. Between what you're doing and what he's doing is keeping a lot of like this real rap shit alive, man. So salute. The album is out, Bandana. Go support it. It's
go buy like 3-4 copies of them.
You could go buy a vinyl, I'm sure.
Yeah, make that. I need a plaque. Make that motherfucker go gold or some shit or whatever.
Run that shit
or whatever. Run that motherfucker up.
Run it up.
Run that motherfucker up.
Give him his accolades, goddammit.
Yeah, I need man this year. You know what I'm saying?
Run 92.3.
Even if I just get a nomination, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Hell yeah! Before everything I put, it's gonna say Grammy nominated. Nigga, before matter of fact, I changed my name to that shit.
Just Grammy nominated, featuring.
That's your real last name, huh?
That'd be dope as fuck.